Welcome to Healing with Love. Thank you so much for joining me. Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. It is the 1212 portal, and I'm really excited to do this reading. A lot of weird happenings have been going on, a lot of strange synchronicities, more than the usual. So I'm sure that a lot of you guys are experiencing strange things happening. A lot of people seeing strange things in the sky. Are they aliens? I don't know. I do not think so. I don't feel it. I feel that it is something to do with a private entity. But yeah, so we're just gonna start. So let's do the numerology for 1212, and then we're gonna get into the reading. So what is 1212? So in numerology, 1 is the number of new beginnings. It is originality. It is leadership. Then we have the number 2, which is partnerships. So original partnerships coming together to lead the way. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 is the number of creativity. So 2 people coming together to create something original. Whenever I see 1, 2, I also think of like a microphone. Mic check 1, 2, 1, 2. So any type of communication where you are speaking, singing, wherever you're using your voice in whatever way. Self-expression. Let's see, 12 plus 12. So, 1 and 2 is 3, and then 1 and 2 is 3. So 33, which is the master number of enlightenment. And I love that this number comes through at the end of the year because, what do we do at the end of the year? We look back on the previous year and see what have we changed? What has enlightened us, right? And enlightenment is interesting. It is the meaning of enlightenment is knowing something that somebody else doesn't. Not saying like you're better than them, because it is because you are presented with information that not a lot of people have. You are illuminated. You are enlightened with information that other people are not privy to. Now, people that have not been enlightened do not understand the depth of what enlightenment is. A lot of people think they are enlightened, and they are far from that. If they still live in ritual and superstition, they are not enlightened, because once you are enlightened, you realize you don't need rituals or anything, because you understand that you are the power. Yes, you can work with things. I would say the mind is more powerful. People like to work with the elements. People like to do rituals, makes them feel better. There's nothing wrong with them, but you don't need them. You don't need a ritual. And I'm sorry if it's blurry right now, but hopefully it'll stop being blurry after the cards go up. So we're talking about enlightenment, talking about aliens. We're going to talk about Luigi, if you know who Luigi is. We're going to talk about earthquakes. If you guys have been watching my stories, watching my videos, I was telling you guys that a big quake was coming, and it did hit in Northern California. So I was telling people to be prepared because it was coming, and there it was. And the only reason, this is what I'm going to tell you right now. A lot of the things I pick up on are thought waves. Somebody's intent, thought to do something. So if a person has been wanting to do something, think of the movie Minority Report, how they kind of read thought waves and thought patterns. What is a person going to do 10 years from now? And then they would have somebody come and take away that person. It's kind of like that. So our foresight is very similar to that. We pick up on things that have already occurred that mean a lot, like that they're very important to somebody, things that have already occurred, things that affect the collective on a grand scale. And then we see things that were planned. So if somebody's planning something, somebody's planning to do something, I pick up on that. That's why I pick up on like shootings and things like that, because I'm picking up on that energy of somebody's putting that thought into action. And so I feel like the earthquake had a lot to do with somebody doing something to the earth to create that. This has to do with frequency and vibration off the coast of the ocean. So I see that happening. I feel that that's how the earthquake happened. And so there will be a lot more earthquakes. There will be, and the thing is with like California, it is not built on solid rock. A lot of it is not built on solid rock. Some of it is, a lot of it's not. A lot of it is built on very hard sand. And what happens to sand? A sand castle, it crumbles. You add enough water to it and it will crumble. You add enough vibration to it, it will crumble. So, and I'm not saying this as a scare tactic. We have earthquakes all the time. It's just about being prepared. Being prepared. Okay. What else? So the month July might be of an importance to somebody. I kept seeing July. I was looking for. I'm doing private readings, the 2025 private readings, and usually I use these cards because there's 12 months in these cards. So I pulled those cards out, and July was missing. I could not find July. I went through that pile searching for July for like at least 5 minutes. Eventually, I did find it, but I could not for the life of me find it. So July must be important for somebody. I had another strange synchronicity. Here we go with the Liam Payne stuff again, but I had a strange synchronicity. My friend messaged me about him and was asking some questions. And as she's messaging me about him, and I'm telling her how, his energy comes through, but it comes through a lot of love, love for his son, love for his mom, parents, his dad, etc. Lots of love coming through, because when we cross over, all we take with us is love. And, those are the only memories that we take is love. And as she's texting me, the song by Liam Payne, Remember, starts playing. You give me something to remember. So beautiful synchronicity. I feel like remembering somebody that you've lost and remembering those beautiful memories that you had with them, and throw away all the bitter heartache or bitter anger that you have towards somebody. And you only take the love. So if somebody hurt you, you don't even think about them. You don't even take that with you. It's like, whatever, it's not even a thought process, and he was hurt by a lot of people, but we don't take that with us. The person that hurt them does hold on to that for a while, right? And then, so we're also going to talk about Luigi, who is the guy that unalived the CEO. And I don't think that was him. I don't think he was the guy that did it. I think he's just because he does have a lot of ties and connections to healthcare and stuff like that. But I don't think that was actually him that did it. I'm not sure if you ever heard of MK Ultra, but I keep feeling like MK Ultra with that. Because it's hard for hitmen to get around nowadays because there's so many cameras, right? There's hitmen everywhere, but it's so hard for them to get away with stuff now because there's so many cameras everywhere. But they're still out there, guys. They still exist. Okay, so we're gonna start with. I want to start with a few songs, but then I'm gonna jump into the cards. Repeating color blue. We have been getting repeating color blue a lot. I actually have a book here that I was talking to my friend about. I actually gave the original book, which is called Life Colors, to a friend. I gifted it to one of my books to a friend, Madeline. And so all I was left with was Love Colors. And Love Colors is great. It's got a lot of colors in there, but it tells you it's but aura colors. And it explains to you your energy, your frequency in the form of a color. So I highly recommend this book if anybody doesn't have it, Life Colors or Love Colors by Pam Osley. And the color blue is very intuitive. If you have a blue aura, it is very intuitive. I've also seen blue as in the blue avians, the aliens, right? The blue avians. I've seen a lot of blue. I'm seeing Lemuria as well. A lot of blue, blue, blue. The first song was Blue and Yellow by The Used. And it's all in how you mix the two. What happens when you mix blue and yellow? You get green. Yellow and blue make green, which is my hair right now. And green is the heart chakra, right? Green is, can represent a lot of things, but heart chakra and money, finances, right? financial abundance. So blue is the throat chakra, yellow is the sacral chakra. When we use our self-expression and our willpower, we bring in our finances. So I'm seeing somebody communicating and bringing in finances via their ability to create, whether that's creative self-expression, whether that's art, dance, their voice, etc. Okay, number 2 was Imagine Dragons, Follow You. I really didn't have a message for that one, but I did see that the song, the actual album, was very interesting because it's a big blue eye. So there's blue again, blue just popping up everywhere. One closed eye, open eye, right? Cutthroat. And, you know, the world can be a little cutthroat, it depending on your energy, right? There's always a lot of jealous people out there that want to do, or they want to, if you're doing well, they want to be doing as well. And then the trash can had to come right now, didn't it? Sorry, guys. 1 second. Sorry, the trash can's out there, and I don't know if you guys can hear him. I don't want anything to like. Anyway, Imagine Dragons. So we're talking about imagination. What we imagine manifests into reality. So what are you imagining? What are you manifesting into reality? And dragons, my apologies. Let's look at dragon in my dragon book, in my animal book. I don't know, or I just got really out of breath. You're emerging into a new phase of your life, one where you'll be taking more risks and be more vulnerable. Yet you can be well protected. Do more of the kinds of activities that bring passion into your life. You have a past life connection to a time when earthly spiritual practices were predominant. Yes, and so what was I telling you guys about? Rituals, right? You know, working with the elements. You're entering into a period of considerable prosperity. Spend some time regularly in meditation or contemplation, and you'll receive some valuable insights and inspiration. Beautiful. There's the dragon. Yeah. And that's the beauty of working with the elements, is it's not that necessarily the elements that is the power, it's you. You are the power. If you believe that putting salt at your doorway is going to protect you, that thought is what's protecting you, not necessarily the salt. So even though salt is great, it's literally you. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, White Flag by Dido. And immediately when we think of a white flag, we think of surrendering. What are you not surrendering? I know a lot of people are not surrendering relationships. Like, this has like been a key, like one of the messages that I've gotten so often is people want to grow spiritually, but they don't want to let go of attachments. People want the crown chakra lit, but they don't want to let go of things. And the way to open your crown chakra is to let go of attachments to people, places, things, etc. And when I had my awakening, when my crown chakra was awake, I let go of everything. I lost everything at that point. I let go of everything, every relationship, every connection, every ex, every, things that I didn't need, like clothing and things like that, I gave away. And the only thing that I kept was my dog. Like, the only thing I fought for was my dog, because that's my love. That was love. She's an innocent creature, But that's when I had the awakening. Once I let go of everything and I was at what I would call my lowest point, that's when I had the Kundalini awakening. But not saying you have to do that, but the mindset has to be, I'm okay with releasing things. Doesn't mean, I was okay with letting Frankie go, right? But I still protected her and kept her with me. So we're okay with letting people go. Like, we're not attached to them. We're not like, I can't even explain it. I'm trying to explain it, but it's just a feeling in my body that's very hard to explain. Letting go of the attachment to the person, saying, I will be okay with or without them, right? And this could be anything: family, friends, relationships, connections, jobs, etc. Patterns, addictions, etc. The next one was These Days by Alien Ant Farm off the Truant album. These days are great, there's work to do. And the numbers that stood out to me off that album was, and it's one of those peachy folders. Where is it? Oh, I didn't take a picture of it. It's one of those like peachy folders from the old days for school. And the numbers were 422. 4 and number 22. So Life Path 4, Life Path 22, 909 as well. Number 5 was Make It With You by Bread. I want to make it with you. I really think that we can make it. Make it with you. Like, I feel like we can do this. We can do this. If we stick together, teamwork makes the dream work. We can do this. And which is interesting, 1212 is that, right? I don't think I ever finished the 1212 numerology at the very beginning. So, yeah, oh yeah, I did. 3 plus 3, 33 is 6, nurturing yourself, nurturing your body. 3 plus 3 plus 8, 14. Number 5, freedom. So today is a day to change and transform what no longer serves you. What are you still holding on to? What attachments are you still holding on to? Number 6, Your Love by The Outfield. Josie's on a vacation far away. Come around and talk it over. I don't want to use your love tonight. Oh, use your love. And then we had the very first song was The Used. Somebody feeling used or feeling they don't want to use something. Make use of something. Sometimes people feel used, like, oh, is this person only talking to me for blah, 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 blah. And that's not that person's responsibility. That is your responsibility. To how you feel is your responsibility. A lot of people, they're very paranoid and they tend to think everybody's out to get them or everybody's using them. And it's so far from the case, and I ain't got many friends left to talk to. No one's around when I'm in trouble. So that feeling of loneliness, or like I don't have anybody, like I'm ascending so quickly. And darn it, I had a piece of paper here that I was going to use for this reading, and I don't know what I did with it. Oh, it's right here. I hate saying my apologies. It is a stim. It is an autism stim. Yeah. So as you're ascending, and so it's interesting, I was walking Frankie and this piece of paper just like landed, like was flying and landed right on me. And I was like, oh, what is it? And it was a receipt for somebody. And it says, this was on 12/4, but the number was 1234, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it was 4444. So I keep seeing the number 444 repeating, 444, 444. And 1, 2, 3, 4 is ascending. And that's been a repeating number as well this week. So we are ascending in frequency. Are you ascending in frequency? What steps are you taking to fulfill your dreams in your life? And as you're ascending, you lose friendships, you lose connections, you lose relationships, you lose jobs. You don't lose them. They just fall away because they're no longer aligned with you. And you're like, the more that you hold on, the harder it gets for you. So it's okay to let things go. That's like the main theme right now for this reading is releasing things. And it's also like having no friends to talk to. Like I get that feeling all the time. I know I have a lot of friends. I do have a lot of friends, but I don't have friends that I feel I can call to just talk to. That I could just call to just talk about life or whatever. Not that I don't have them. I just don't feel that to do that. You know what I mean? I can't explain that either. It's like I know they're there. I know if I call, they talk to me, but then you feel kind of like a burden or you get those feelings and it's just easier to not. Okay. Which literally says okay right here. All right, so the next one. No, number 7. Remember by Liam Payne. That's the song that I was telling you came through. And so that was very strange. And there it is right there. And she messaged me at the exact same time that song started playing. So, and it says, maybe I misplaced, so I forgot how the lyrics go, but I still can't see the lights at the end of the tunnel. Wish I could press reset, but it's not that easy. And I feel that's a lot of with a lot of people. They feel like they can't press reset on their life. They're afraid to like press reset. It is hard. I'm not going to lie. If you don't have the resources to press reset, we stay in perpetual limbo of repeating things over and over. What is that? Dante's Inferno. Number 8, Hopelessly Devoted to You by Olivia John. Well, there's nowhere to hide since I put your love aside. Hopelessly devoted. And I think that's from Grease. So I'm seeing memories of watching the movie Grease. Somebody's remembering watching the movie Grease. Because remember is about remembering all these things about. So I'm seeing somebody remembering about somebody. Remembering their smile, their laugh, their memories, watching movies, dancing together, on a stage together, because the song actually references being on a stage with someone. And Hopelessly Devoted to You is off the movie Grease soundtrack. So I'm seeing somebody in Grease, like actual Grease, or they're watching the movie Grease. I think Olivia Newton-John passed away from cancer. So I'm seeing somebody reuniting with somebody that had cancer. So I'm seeing somebody lost somebody via cancer. Number 9, Baby, I'm a Star. So what happens when we pass away? We become stars, right? We shine, our light shines. That is Prince, and that was at 11:33. Purple. Red and blue make purple. Purple Rain soundtrack. Oh, baby, I'm a star. Might not know it now. Hey, I ain't got no money, but honey, I'm rich on personality. And that, that also was up here with Your Love Outfield. Just that feeling of not being worthy of somebody. Like, I don't have much to offer you. This is all I've got. And, somebody being okay with it. If somebody loves you enough, just you existing as a human being on this earth is enough. If somebody doesn't want to be with you because you don't have money or you don't have a good job or whatever, that's not the person for you. Because the right person is ride or die, right? They will be with you by your side even if you have nothing. Okay. Number 10. And what happened during that song, Baby I'm a Star? No, it was actually during the Liam Payne song. I lost my pen Like literally, I was writing the last song, and my pen just disappeared out of thin air, like complete thin air. I was looking everywhere for it. I could not find it. And so I was texting my friend about it. And I happened to catch a glimpse of the reflection of me on the phone. And there was my pen on my hair. So sometimes magic is not really magic. It's just an illusion. It's not really there. Like the pen was there the whole time. I just couldn't see it. So like the RZA says, some things are not visible until you're ready to see them. And I think that's a lot of the people that are like on spiritual journeys. I have a lot of friends. I've said this before. I have a lot of friends that are on spiritual journeys. They haven't had a Kundalini awakening yet, because I would know if they did, because I've met people that also have had it, and it's a similar experience. But so they haven't awoken yet, and they're still under illusions. They still don't see the reality and the truth of things, but they think they do. And just like I did, I used to think I knew all of it. Because I studied spiritual topics. I read so much. I meditated. I did all this stuff. But it wasn't until I had my Kundalini awakening that it was like, oh, I get it. Okay, I see. And I felt like such a dope for like looking back on myself. I thought I knew all these things, and I didn't. Like, yeah, I knew some things, and a lot of the things that I thought I knew were conspiracies, and they weren't even true. So a lot of conspiracy theories, people are, in conspiracy theories, thinking the world is out to get them, thinking their government's out to get them. But not saying it's not. Sure, there's a lot of corrupt politicians out there, but there's also a lot of people trying to create change. And so when we only focus on corruption, that's all we're going to get. That's all we're going to see. So what are you seeing? With what eyes? So Other Side of Things by Evolver by 311, repeating number 311 this week, repeating numbers 22.5 and 311. Like you don't understand till you're on the other side of things. Till you're on the other side of things, you don't see it, you don't understand it, you don't feel it. Till you're in somebody's shoes, you don't get it. I really love this album cover. I think it's one of my favorites of their album covers, because there's just so much symbology that you can work from, so many messages you can get from just one image. And emotions are elastic. They stretch out and back. Sometimes they just snap. They don't go back. They never go back. What if it were true that you weren't so blue and you felt like you could just do anything, but we're facing the sunset, and for a moment it looks like it's rising, and we are on this other side of things. There's the blue again. Blue. How many blue? I think it's times 4 blue in the songs, not 3. Blue going on. And it's off the album Evolver. And we go, Houston, we have a problem. All this TV has made us dumb. Anxious is what we've become. Too much Prozac in our system. It's our mental condition. One big lack of education. Institutions fuck with our emotions. Emotions are elastic. They stretch out and back, And yeah, expansion. There's a lot of expansion going on. 1, 2, 3, 4 is expansion. And the earth, the universe, it's expanding. My friend sent me an article talking about how fast the universe is expanding at a rate that they've never seen before, because it's discovering all this dark matter. And I feel like it has a lot to do with CERN and the Hadron Collider, because the purpose of the CERN Hadron Collider was to find dark matter. And so it's very interesting that once they turned CERN on, now they're discovering that the universe is expanding at an unprecedented rate. Okay, so number 11, Daydreaming by Harry Styles. So I'm seeing somebody daydreaming. Maybe they're daydreaming about a vacation or a person or a life that they want to have. Interesting that we have Liam and Harry Styles in a song. Very interesting. Anyways, did I take a video? Oh, everything's upside down. upside down world. The album cover, if you look at it, it's like upside down world. He's an upside down world. Sometimes our world feels like it's flipped upside down, and that's what it feels like right now. Just seeing how like this election and everybody that thinks that their side is the right side, their side is the correct side, their side is the side of justice, and half the people are wrong. Half the people are wrong. It's right in their face, and they don't see it. It's literally, they have blindfolds on. They think it's like a game show, a TV show, root for the villain, things like that, instead of root for progress, root for forward movement. They want to revert, which is, like the coil goes back in, then it comes back out. It's cyclical. Number 12, Slip Away by Perfume Genius. I've never actually heard of this band. I don't know how they were on my thing, but it talks about breaking free because it's singing through your body. And I'm carried by the sound, every jump, every single beat. They were born from your body, and I'm carried by the sound. So I'm seeing frequency, sound, vibration. We are vibrating. The earth is vibrating. I posted, if you guys watched the video I posted of the earthquake, that the sand pendulum drew what looked like a root chakra flower. And that's because it was vibrating. Root chakra, red, that's where a lot of the earth is right now. They are in the red. What is red? Red is fear. It is the basic survival instincts. And most of the world is run by a lot of religion and a lot of fear. And you have to get yourself out of it. Okay. Take my hand, take my hand. I have been getting a lot of hand. What's interesting is today, I woke up today and I have literally, I look at my hands all the time because I did this experiment many years ago, probably back in like 2015, where I took up my therapist, my psychologist, whatever you want to call it at the time, numerologist, he was all of the things. He had me do this thing because we were going to do a program where we awaken our light body. And he had me do a copy of my hands on a photocopy, Xerox, whatever. So I can look back at my hands later on. I lost the paper, but I do remember what my hands look like. They're very faint lines. And so I always look at my hands to notice any differences. And I literally saw a new line appear and form right down from the middle finger all the way down. I don't know about hand reading, so I have to look it up. But I'm like, what in the heck? That just appeared out of nowhere. I don't have it on the other hand. I only have it on this hand. So I'm seeing transformation, change, not only just transforming on a spiritual level, but physically. Our bodies are evolving to hold a higher frequency. And this is like wisdom. The deeper the lines on your hands, the more wisdom gained through experience. And then I was only going to do 12 songs, but I was still shuffling and doing stuff, and I just kept the songs that came up. So these are just going to be just additional songs. Fill Me In by Craig David. Fun fact, that was that was actually the second music video I ever filmed. Like legit music video I ever did. So that was fun. That was a fun song to reminisce on. Fill Me In. Give me some information, fill me in. I want to know what am I missing? Like a painting, like an art piece, you fill in the spaces that don't have color. Fill me in on information. Give me the gossip, give me the whatever. Number 14 was Judith by A Perfect Circle. That is actually what some Christians would consider a very blasphemous song, because it talks about so many ways for me to show you how your God has abandoned you. And it says, pray to your Christ, to your God, never stray, never break. But it also says, F your God, like, has he really been there for you? And that's the thing with religion. That's what the thing is. They think God is outside of themselves, not realizing they are the God. They are God. God is not outside of yourself. Not like you killed someone. Not like you drove an evil spear into his side. Left you broken down in paradise. He did it all for you. So died for your sins is pretty much what the song is talking about. And it talks about Judas, right? But it's Judith, female. And there's the album cover, Perfect Circle. And what's a perfect circle? 0 point. So a lot of the 0 point I'm seeing also is this stuff that is the UFOs that are flying around. It's 0 point technology. It almost looks, a lot of them look like a Dyson sphere. If you're not if you're not familiar with a Dyson sphere, the Dyson sphere is free energy. And the Dyson sphere looks very much like the angels, the seraphim in the Bible. The biblical characteristics is exactly what a Dyson sphere is. And I think that back in the day when these Dyson spheres appeared, which is the aliens, they appeared back in those days. This is like primitive people. So of course they're just going to call it angels because anything that comes from the sky is an angel, and the seraphim. And that's just free energy. It's a Dyson sphere. If you look at a Dyson sphere and the seraphim, it's the exact same thing. So yeah. So I'm feeling like, I don't know if it's the Gov that is practicing free energy right now. They're practicing some sort of technology, but that's what all those UFOs in New Jersey are. That's what I feel. I don't feel they're actual aliens. I feel it's us experimenting. Just like a lot of people that were abducted by aliens were not really abducted by aliens. They were abducted by humans. Experiments. And then, of course, 15, as I was thinking of Judith and all that, Alien by Sabrina Carpenter and Jonas Blue. There's the final blue. So that's the fourth blue in the readings. Repeating color blue, tranquility, the ocean, the sky, the earth is blue, green and blue, right? But also blue is sad, depressed, melancholy. Blue is also the name that my very first counselor, the only person that advocated for me as a teen, her name was Miss Bluestone. So thank you, Miss Bluestone. Okay, so there we go. Where are we at? We are at 38. So let's just do a few cards and see what pops up. Let me just show you the alien cover. It's really cool. Sabrina Carpenter. I literally had a dream one time of that. There's other artwork that I've seen that I've talked about that look like that, but I had a dream one time like that something was out like that out of the ocean. Beautiful. Now let me discover all your colors. If you love me, let me know. If you love me, love what I do here, let me know. Give me a like, give me a subscription. But and then the final song I didn't even like write down because it was literally only played for 2 seconds before I turned off my phone. Was 40. Just thought I'd throw that in there. Okay, so let's start. 1212 portal. What is coming through this portal? And I'm really sorry about, I usually have like Christmas decorations and Christmas decor, and this is still my Halloween stuff because I'm traveling right now. I'm not home. So I just want to apologize for not having, my usual cute December decorations. Okay, I already shuffled. What am I doing? Okay, so here we go. What is coming through this portal? This 1212 portal from now until 1/1. What is coming through this portal? Oh, both of them upright. Look at that. Money. Money's coming in. Money is coming in. Both pentacles, page and the king. Like, I'm seeing it as like you started the year here, page of just trying to make some coins, and then you're ending the year with a good chunk of money in the bank. So good news in earthly matters, solid beginnings, setting goals. I feel like a lot of people are going to do vision boards. I feel like a lot of people are setting different kind of intentions. We're not setting New Year's resolutions. We're setting intentions. I feel like that's what's happening. I'm seeing a new job coming in for somebody and financial security. So somebody's going to be offered a new job, and that is pays very well. Like you're going to be like, whoa, this job is paying me really well. Or they're already at a job and you're getting either a bonus or a raise, or you've already gotten a bonus or raise. But this is acknowledging some sort of like, I started here, I was just a page, just trying to work my way up, and now I got a raise, and I'm like, oh, thank you. My apologies. I don't have, my nails are also crap right now. Is it, can you see it? Is it even, yeah, there we go. And we have root chakra and throat chakra, purple. Red and blue is purple. So successful, wealthy businessman. So maybe somebody's going to meet somebody who's, the King of Pentacles doesn't have to be a male. It could be a female. But a mature, grounded individual who's very successful and wealthy. Maybe they want to maybe they're a risk taker. Maybe they want to take you on. Maybe they want to help you build your empire, right? These are two amazing cards to start. This is money. This is the real deal. But it also can be someone who's preoccupied with money. Maybe like during the holidays, all we think about is money. Like, oh God, I'm spending this, or it's the holidays, I gotta buy Christmas gifts. So I'm just seeing somebody maybe possibly worried about that. But yeah, these are two great cards to get. I'm really happy with those cards right now. So that's the base of this reading. Let's do the other cards. And it was so funny because I sent my friend, I was talking to my friend Donna, and I sent her a photo of the pin in the hair, and she sent me a photo of her wearing almost the exact same sweater that I'm wearing. Twinsies, like in junior high. I've known her since 4th grade. Okay. Stop procrastinating. So there's a complex decision. 7 of Water is about a decision, and trying to make a decision, needing to do some research before you make that. Maybe somebody's been wanting to do a new job, but you need to research it, or you've been wanting to move somewhere, but you need to research it. So I'm seeing somebody doing research before they make a decision. This could even be like researching a person. You know how like you look somebody up online to see if they, to see if they're like somebody. And I saw, look at the bottom of the deck. I was going to pull it out earlier, and then I ended up shuffling again, and there it is again. So I'm going to keep it. This is the Fool, taking a leap of faith. Maybe there's a decision that needs to be made, and you're just like, I don't know if I should or not. And the Fool is like, take that leap of faith. What are you waiting for? Follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities that are going to lead you to this King of Pentacles. This is like phenomenal. This is a phenomenal reading. Finances, somebody's been needing to. So I'm going to just read these two real quick. I'm going to do like 1, 2, 1, 2. I was going to do 3, but I don't want to like do too much reading. I don't want to bore you guys. So 7 of Water, you may be faced with a complex decision, and it's difficult to choose between the options available to you. So do your research necessary or seek counsel from a mentor. It's time to stop procrastinating and get busy. If you're drawn to a particular cup depicted on this card, it's a chakra color, holds meaning, and offers guidance. So like, I immediately was drawn to the green, which is the heart chakra, which is also money. You may reconnect with friends or romantic. No, wrong one. I was reading 6 of Water. Or look there's no mistakes. Maybe you may reconnect with friends or romantic partners from your past. Maybe that's a sign. So red means home, money, and security. Orange means creativity, addictions, and sexuality. Yellow means power and control. Green means love and healing. Light blue means communication and truth telling. Dark blue means vision and psychic abilities. And purple means spirituality. Try to focus and avoid unrealistic expectations. Unrealistic expectations, guys. I've had some friends, that I have a lot of friends, and a lot of them tend to jump headfirst into a relationship without, it feels right, and then they end up getting hurt. And so, like, this is the message of this card, like, take your time. Don't jump into something, right? And avoid unrealistic expectations. So maybe like avoiding unrealistic expectations from a job or something, right? Like, I'm going to play the lottery and I'm going to win the whole jackpot. That's an unrealistic expectation, right? But it is possible. It's possible. But the odds are not high on that. So additional meaning, too many options, confusion, fantasies, imagination running wild, and addictions. So let's work on our addictions. And starting over, 0 point. There's the 0 again, guys. Look at the little doggy. He's with them. And there's the dragon. Remember, we had Imagine Dragons earlier for the second song. And look at, he's following him. The little dog is following him. Just the Imagine Dragon song was Follow You. So the dragon represents power, right? Here's Archangel Michael right there. You are divinely protected. Look at the bubble. They're like surrounding you. The dragon is like your guardian, your patronus, a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunity. So I'm seeing an unexpected opportunity coming from somebody, for somebody. And you have to decide. It's a difficult decision, right? You stay here in this Page of Pentacles energy. That's, it's pays really well. It's good, but it's the page. And then this opportunity is like pays much more, and it makes me more stable and secure, right? So the angels bring you this card because you're entering a new and exciting phase of your life. It's important that you believe in yourself and know that the benevolent universe wants you to succeed. Now is the time for faith and commitment to your dreams. Take any necessary steps to move forward with confidence. Listen to your inner guidance about following your dreams, but be open to information from others regarding the detailed steps to take. You may need additional input or guidance from an expert proceeding. Yes, we also had in the other messages needing a mentor to help you, right? But don't let this stall your forward movement. Actively seek the insight you need. Additional meanings of the card: leap of faith, creative solutions. Modern problems require modern solutions. Unexpected opportunities, asserting your independence, the need for optimistic approaches to challenges. Archangel Metatron is the overseer of those who are new to the spiritual path. And Archangel Metatron is actually the archangel that I first started working with when I started doing numerology. And then I found out later that he is the archangel of numerology. So he's a wonderful guide to call upon to help you overcome awkwardness and fully commit to taking action and moving forward toward the fruition of your dreams. With Metatron's help, you can regain childlike awe and wonder while making your way in the world. Yeah, never forget the childlike awe and wonder. Never forget. 0 point. 0 point energy, right? Free energy. It exists. It's just being kept at bay because it doesn't bring money, because it's free. And a lot of greed is responsible for why the world doesn't progress further, because greed. The billionaires hoard the wealth. And people vote for those billionaires. Silence. 15, 16, 17. Oh, look at how beautiful. I think this might be... No, it's not the moon. Let me see which one it is. Oop. But it's beautiful. So I'm seeing somebody meditating. And there's the moon there. Intuition. Following your intuition. Trusting your intuition, right? Her eyes are closed, but the moon sees all. Oops. Let me just find this. Hold on a second. Oh, here we go. XVI. Here it is. The energy of the whole has taken possession of you. You are possessed. You are no more. The whole is. This moment is the silent penetrates in you. You can understand the significance of it because it is the same silence that Gautam Buddha experienced. It is the same silence that Chuangzi or Bodhidharma or Nansen. The taste of the silence is the same. Time changes, the world goes on changing, but the experience of silence, the joy of it, remain the same. This is the only thing you can rely upon, the only thing that never dies. It is the only thing that you can call your very being. So meditation, silence. I feel like this decision that you need to make requires meditation. Some sort of meditation. And it's 17. What is 17? Is it the star? In a... Now I gotta look it up. I'm curious. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, it is the star. That is a great card if it's the star, because the star represents opportunities, wish fulfillment, right? Lots of wishes coming true. Let me just read you the star. So, dreams coming true. The star brings money and luck. Work you do begins to pay off as you have considered your long-term goals and given attention to what matters most. Entrepreneurs may be guided to begin a new business, or you find you have hidden talent and you can put to good use. The star can also show awards and fame. So somebody getting an award, somebody receiving fame for their work, right? Relationships. The star shows that you are destined to be with someone. It's time to find a soulmate. Other existing relationships are calm and harmonious. And home. You feel inspired to create beauty and style in your home. Beautiful. Hope, guidance. You know, her in the traditional card, if you look at it, sorry, it's upside down. But her, what do you call it? She's emotionally fulfilled. Her coffers are filled. Her cup is overflowing, so much so that it's infinite, and she's able to give, continually give, because she's able to, because she can. I mean, the star and the fool together, that's a beautiful sign. All you got to do is get off your lazy booty. The 9, actually, it's not necessarily laziness. This is the Hermit. So these two really go together in the terms of it wants you to take some time for yourself. Look at him resting. It's not lazy. He's just resting. It's time to rest. Like, I'm not lazy because I just don't want to do anything. Who invented the word lazy anyway? That's just a judgy word. A person can sit in silence and do absolutely nothing and not be lazy. Like, I require a lot of do nothing time in order to do what I do. Right? Because that only when I do in that do nothing time do things come to me quickly. So don't be afraid of doing nothing. I'm seeing MK Ultra again. Anytime I see that, it's MK Ultra. 9 is the completion of a cycle. So I feel like this, or maybe like a vacation is ending, because it looks like the vacation is ending. But he's not phased. He's like, the world's crumbling around him, but he doesn't care. He's cool as a cucumber. Like, yeah, there's aliens in the sky. Who cares? Like, welcome. There's nothing you can do about it. Like, what are they going to do? So I feel like the energy we're in right now, we're just relaxing. Like, we're just taking it like, whatever. Give me my margarita. Let me just chillax. I just love that. So let me see what this book says for that. And this is my life. Story of my life. I can't find the books. Yeah, I definitely think that it might be the Hermit. It is the Hermit, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my goodness, Maricela. No, it's not the Hermit. Where is it? Hold on, guys. My apologies. Oh, okay. It's 9 of water. Why did I think it was the Hermit? Oh, because you know what? I'm going to read it however I read it, because these two go together to me. So 9 of water is 9 of cups. This is why I don't like using cards where I don't know, like the card doesn't even look like water. So where's the water? Where is it? Goodness gracious. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. So 9 of cups. Happiness. Yeah, he looks very happily. Like the world's crumbling around him, but he don't care. He's happy as clam. So this is the wish card of the tarot because it foretells a dream come true. Whatever you hope for can now come to fruition. Wow. How many wish cards do we have here? Somebody's wish fulfillment. Oh, I could sure use a wish right now, universe. The 9 also favors good health as old tensions dissolve, flowing away the waters in the past. Now is the time to appreciate the joy of the present. So, wow. Fantastic. So far, pretty much every card is about a wish being fulfilled. And that's very interesting, right? Now I'm curious to see something. I don't know about Osho Tarot. The artwork is beautiful, though. I really love the artwork. Yeah, see, exactly what I said. When you call yourself lazy, it's negative taste, right? It feels dull, you feel dead. But when you're just in a state of non-doing, that's energy. It's positive. So you just have to change the way you see things. Like, I'm not being lazy, I'm just non-doing. You're non-doing. There's a possibility the mind can deceive you. It can rationalize laziness as non-doing. It can say, I have become a Zen master, or I believe in Tao, but you are not deceiving anybody else. You'll be deceiving only yourself. So be alert. So yes, don't lie to yourself. Being able to just sit and do nothing and, veg and watch Netflix, that's not doing nothing. Because I get a lot of messages when I watch, TV shows like on Netflix or whatever. And I'm usually a constant thinker. So like when I watch like my stories, call my novelas my stories, it allows me to just shut my brain down. Yeah, I still meditate and do things like that, but just because I want to, not because I'm getting any. I feel like if I don't do it, I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna like. You don't have to meditate to be spiritual. It's great. Everybody has their own way, and if anybody tells you that it's the wrong way, they're wrong. Because I have a lot of friends who are very much sticklers of thinking that you always have to constantly be in a state of improving, meditating, and doing all that when you don't. You absolutely do not. So don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Everybody has their own way. Everybody is different. Everybody has their own way of evolving. When I had my awakening, I was not meditating or doing any kind of spiritual practice. So yes, it's great because it gives you your own insight, but it's not necessary to evolve. It's not necessarily for it's not necessary for Kundalini awakening. Breath work is definitely great for that. It'll speed it up. Okay, let's do the portals. Goodness gracious. Okay. That's too many. Portal for the light giver. Oh, that's so beautiful. I feel like that's a lot of people are having Kundalini awakenings, spontaneous Kundalini awakenings. I talked about it in one of my stories on Instagram. A lot of people are having this. 10 of diamonds, 10 of pentacles. There's money again. Money, money, money for somebody. the downside, it can be extremely difficult to summon this portal. At times, it can seem nearly impossible to see the truly intoxicating light we have to offer ourselves and others. But the upside is, this greatness stirring inside you is your spirit, and it is flowing with light. Feel the power of that and embrace it. Hold on to it and trust that it is there. If you can learn to feed it, you can call upon this portal even when darkness seems to be tearing the world apart. Oh, that's important, because it really does feel that way. It feels like the liars, the schemers, they're taking over the world. And people are just allowing it. People are just going with it. But like this card, just allow it to all crumble. Just allow it to just be. Be in your... He looks like the dude from The Big Lebowski. Just allow it to be. But 10 of Pentacles is more money coming in. So we go from the 10 of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. So there's a lot of money coming in. A shit ton of money. I don't know where this money, and it's wish fulfillment. Look at all these wish fulfillment cards. You know, this is a collective reading. Let's do one more. Another diamond. The Ace of Pentacles. More pentacles. Lots of money coming in. New streams of income are coming in. This is crazy. Where is the booklet? I literally was just there with the ace. You gave me something to remember. Light magic is found in the brightness of the sun, but also in the darkest places. There's no darkness without the light. The downside, light magic burns fast, and if you shine too brightly, you'll find yourself dimmed down in the need of repair. Energy comes and goes, and finding this flow will bring balance. The upside, light magic will give you a warm and fuzzy feeling. It can heal and be held, soaked up and shared. It has an energy to it that feels like fire and sings of cosmic energy. That is a Kundalini awakening, guys. It's exactly what the Kundalini awakening felt like. It feels like you are of the cosmic energy. It feels like this. It feels like, if you've never seen the movie Lucy, I highly recommend it. It feels like you dissolve into particles and space, and you are everything. You are energy. Everything is one. It's like death. It really is. A lot of people are having Kundalini awakenings. And if you've already had a Kundalini awakening, it's levels upon levels of it. Fantastic. Fantastico. Where am I on time here? A little over, but that's all right. What else is coming through this portal? So far, we have a shit ton of money coming through this portal on wish fulfillments for people, having trust and faith that this is coming in, because the zero point is like having complete faith and trust in the universe. Everything is playing out exactly as it should. The truth is being revealed. Directions. Oh my God. One Direction. 5 Directioners. Of course, Liam Payne would come through again. Dude, I don't know what that connection is. I really don't. Maybe it's a past life connection. But 5 is all about adventure and freedom. So that's pretty powerful. And what direction? So we had 7 of Waters was talking about directions. Which direction do you want to go? And here we have directions again. Following the directions. You gave me something to remember. On page 18. Number 18. Questions, paths, choices, unknown, a new journey. So before you came to this life, you created a basic plan, a path that you wish to follow. Along this path, you would encounter animals, people, places, and have experiences, lessons, and goals. Many cultures devise tools and methods for better understanding of our life journey, one of which is the medicine wheel, created by Native Americans. This is the Path Journey card. It shows a large stone divided into 4 sections symbolizing the 4 directions of the earth: east, west, north, and south. In the foreground, you see 3 balancing stones, the balancing of the mind, body, and spirit. The spiraling tower is the DNA encoding that instinctively moves you onward. This is the Kundalini awakening card. Somebody's having a Kundalini awakening. Depicting, so The spiraling tower is the DNA encoding that instinctively moves you onward. There are two spheres of light depicting the physical body and the thought body, a doorway that leads into the unknown. All of these are part of your path. There could be a big turn ahead of you that will send you in a totally new direction, or maybe arriving at a crossroads. What choice to make? Which road to take? Ask yourself, am I living my path? Your basic concepts about your life are being questioned. The answers to your questions are encoded within your DNA. To know them, you may have to embark on a new journey or go down a road you have never traveled. That is the door of the unknown. Know that the doorway to your life is open, and all you have to do is walk through. The door's open. It's time to walk. Time to walk through. What else is coming through this portal? So there's a lot of directions to take. Trust, have faith that the one direction you take is the correct direction, because it is. Whichever path you take, it is the right direction. Always think of the most elevated path. Is the path reverting you back to start, or is the path taking you down a new direction? Oh my God, look at this, guys. Exact same cards. This is Kundalini awakening again. Somebody's having a renewal of spirit. Somebody is like meditating, having a renewal of spirit. Look at, like, both of these cards are the exact same. All these cards are the exact same. They represent the grand renewal, like springtime, right? All the leaves have fallen off, and now you're like being reborn, rebloomed. Blooming. You're blooming like a blooming onion. The root chakra, letting go of any fears, allowing yourself. So geranium, this is another beginning. What appears to be an end may not be one after all. This may turn into a remarkable opportunity. Trust that whatever is coming is better than what you have known to this point. Am I positive in the face of change, or defeated? Am I ready to step into the new me? So this card is all about regeneration, awakening, and fortune ahead. So fortune is coming again. It's time to start again and grow a strong foundation. You may need to deepen your roots and anchor yourself by taking stock of what you would like to create. You're being offered a chance to awaken to a new life. Oh, this is a beautiful opportunity. Look at all these opportunities for income, money, opportunities. This is beautiful. Do one more of these. That is so crazy that, like, look at the exact same cards. Oh, arms out, open, ready to receive, palms out. Look at her. She's in the receiving stance. When I meditate, I always meditate with my palms up in order to receive. Sometimes I'll do mudras, depending on, but mostly it's palms up. I'm ready to receive. What does the universe have? I always have to remember to breathe when I'm doing readings, since I talk. I have a lot of things coming out of my mouth. There's like no room to breathe. Sorry about the garbage truck, if you can hear it. Releasing any guilt, shame, grief, right? There's an end coming. You're releasing something, and you're taking a new route. You're releasing this in order to be this. I'm seeing somebody being reborn. Like, I am letting this go. I'm no longer going to be in this gray area, 50 shades of gray. I'm releasing. That's a very powerful card. I think a lot of people, when I do readings, a lot of people get that card because a lot of people do hold on to a lot of grief and guilt, right? So, Shadow Gray Storm. See all that you are, for you possess a power that you have yet to understand. This may feel daunting, but great freedom awaits as you meet your shadow self. Profound inner wisdom is coming to you. Stand steady. You are more than you know. And it talks about, I can no longer keep your secrets. This is about personal responsibility and release of blame. It is time to clear the debris and move on. You cannot move forward while you continue to hide and hold on to secrets, shame, guilt. Release that shit. Right? This also indicates healing family of origin issues. Yes. I definitely have, I've healed issues with my mother for years. but they're still, they're still there. Like I can run away from it, but I come back and it's still there. It's just that we fight less or argue less when we're just not around each other, but that's not really healing anything. um, but healthy boundaries are healing, because you're saying, I'm no longer going to get into these frivolous arguments with somebody who doesn't know how to see somebody else's point of view. It says, am I ready to face my past and let go? Release dwelling on the past, right? Let go of righteous anger. Let go of change in consciousness. Righteous anger. That's another one. A lot of people hold on to righteous anger. They think that they're right. And in being right, they're angry about it. And it's like other people, it's all about perspective, like the number 69, right? Or, depending on how you look at it. Or is it 96? I don't remember. But it's like the number, how you look at it. Somebody sees an 8, somebody sees an infinity symbol. It depends. They're wrong. Neither of them are wrong, but they're just seeing things from their perspective. So this also talks about healing, any type of remission. So I'm seeing cancer. Somebody passed from cancer, but I'm also seeing somebody who was in remission of cancer. And I'm seeing integration. I actually am guided to read the little legend of this. Nikki, cuts through the graveyard, and she rushes home in the wind and rain. She is terrified when Shadow Gray Storm appears and speaks in her own voice, repeating painful things she had said to herself and others. It's all your fault. I'll never forgive any of you. As she listens in the rain to her own words, she learns it is she who has been making herself miserable. She leaves the graveyard with a change, ready to forgive herself and others. A lot of people will not get to this level of healing. A lot of people will not say, I was the problem, because they don't have the capacity for honest self-reflection. They will be the perpetual victim, right? You have to own up when you know that you are in the wrong. But you also have to not allow other people to bulldoze you as well. So I love that, from death to renewal. Balance. Isn't that like a balance right there? Like from death, renewal, balance, judgment day. Like Anubis, the Egyptian god Anubis, he weighs your heart on the end of a feather. And are you still holding on to a lot of bullshit in your heart? A lot of unforgiveness? A lot of anger? Let it go. Let it go. These people are not open and ready for love. They're not ready. They're not open to receive love. Look at their arms are closed. Let them go. They're not open and ready to receive love, right? You gave me something to remember. Oh my God, lepidolite, conscious feeling. I love it. Number 44. So we have repeating number 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4 coming through in the reading. We know it represents building a solid foundation for the future. It represents teaching, learning, practicality, logic, loyalty, building. So what are you building? Something solid, apparently, because you got all this stability at the very start of the reading. And then we have these cards, which are the healing cards. Lepidolite also is great for healing any type of chemical imbalances in the brain. Sorry about the trash can. Apparently, he doesn't care that I'm doing a reading. Apparently. Just kidding. Lepidolite. So if lepidolite has come to you today, you're being asked to follow your heart. At this time, feelings are being united with your thoughts. If you stay true to your feelings, everything will follow its true path, allowing the manifestation of your goals. Yes, look at everything will follow its true path, the path, direction. Everything will follow that one direction. Wow. One direction. I don't know why one direction keeps coming through. I do know. Consciously, I don't, but subconsciously, I'm sure I do know. Lepidolite often appears when choice, confusion, or depression has led to a lack of action in life. Wow. Yeah, see, this is the lack of action, right? Like, I'm just going to lay here. Like, I don't want to do anything, okay? I'm just like, I just want to just sit and just be and exist. You know, I don't want to have purpose. I don't want to have, like, I just want to be. She has gentle, loving motivation towards that which we came to earth to achieve, but have temporarily forgotten or lost track of. Search your heart in a logical way, and the real answers are there. They always have been. This is a powerful context stone for the female ascended beings and the archangelic hierarchy. Affirmation: my thoughts and emotions are united in harmony with purpose. At a physical level, lepidolite is useful in cases of insomnia, depression, obsessive thoughts, and stress. It can also be helpful with mood swings, bipolar disorders, epilepsy, Alzheimer's. As a liquid crystal, lepidolite is a potent skin tonic. Yes, I always recommend this crystal. When I do any type of depression Reiki, lepidolite is the first crystal that I go to. It's a very powerful crystal for any type of mental ailments. Conscious feeling, thought and feeling, balance, thought and feeling balance, the reaching of goals, decision making through the heart, children of the light, follow your heart, ascended master Hilarion. And look at this. Color A is 33 pink, 33 violet, 13 clear, 13 silver. So 33, 33, 13, 13. And the essential oil is violet, but the animal totem is the manta ray. Manta ray. I don't think manta ray is in here, but we will look. Highly doubt it. Magpie. Manatee. Is that close? Manatee? No, there's no manta ray. I thought there was a stingray, which would be very close, but I don't think so. Starfish? No. Any type of ray? Let's see. No, ma'am. Okay, let's do another one. So maybe somebody's having over obsessive thoughts, or trying to get out of a depression of sorts. Like, this is the depression card to me. Feeling hopeless. Like, I if anybody's in that energy, I'm definitely in that energy where I just feel like nothing is. It's not the same as it was. It's not the same. That song's popping up for a reason. Oh my God, abundance. Okay, so this is a reminder that abundance is here. The gold. We have gold here. The solar angel. 44 again. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm super stoked right now. Wow. Gold is a very powerful element. It can withstand tremendous heat and pressure. And one of the reasons why the pyramids were covered in gold was to protect itself from heat, the solar rays and the solar flares that were hitting the earth during that time. Because this is cyclical. It happens a lot. Gold. Oh, I'm so excited! Gold is the metal of regeneration, vitality, and power. On some level, you have depleted yourself, leaving an open door for stress and negativity. It is time to recharge and take time for yourself. Yes! Take time for yourself. Look at this guy. He's just living his best life. Look at her. They're just living their best life. Can you see the cards? Or has it been blurry this whole time? Oh, yeah. I hope you can see it. Anyway. Nothing is out of your reach when you are inward, whole, and revitalized. Though in physicality, it's easy to forget your blinding light. Gold is here to help you to go inward and have trust. For although we are all unified and equal, each of us contributes individual sparks to the end fire, which will not be in its completion without us. Gold is asking you to remember this and honor your individual path with trust and empowerment. Leave your footprints in the sand for others to see and follow if they wish. For under God's spell, no one has even seen the beach upon whose back you walk. It lives in you alone. I am the solar angel. The solar angel, the male energy of creation, individual gift, purification. This is like the Jesus card. in this particular deck. Jesus card over here, born, birthing, revitalization, confidence. Ra, the Egyptian sun god, the sun. This is all about healing potential nightmares and healing stress. The animal totem is the eagle. Beautiful. The Christ energy. The Christ energy. You know it's not the same as it was. As it was. I wonder if that does that. Can I see? I'll leave it there for now. Okay, let's continue. I'm going to do it from this side. I'm guided to do this deck. You know it's not the same as it was. As it was. I don't know why that song popped up. Gravity's holding me back. In this world, you know it's not the same as it was. As it was. Oh my God, divine passion. Look at that. Diamonds. We have 2 diamonds with the cards, and now we have more diamonds raining from the sky. So being blessed with abundance of diamonds. Divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? That's been the theme. What is your heart's true desire? What do you want to be? I want to be like, my heart's true desire is, it's always been to help people heal what I was never able to heal when I was younger, right? I've healed it now as an adult, but I didn't have anybody. It was a lot of work to get here. And I want to make it easier for others. And I think that was my goal with Healing with Love, is to given yourself grace in the road to healing instead of beating yourself up about it, Releasing this. Pele. I was seeing Hawaii a lot. So somebody's going to Hawaii because I saw 808 a lot this week. And I even got the message that somebody was manifesting a trip to Hawaii. So I'm seeing somebody going to Hawaii. You know, it's not the same as it was. I love Pele. She's a very powerful goddess. Be honest with yourself. Okay, if you listen to the sound of your heart and breath, you'll recognize the ancient rhythms of your own internal drumming. This forever connects you to the mother of all creation. So these rhythms can't be faked or forged. They're natural and eternal. Yes, this is why people can't fake energy. People can't fake vibration, because the frequency and the vibration, it's a signature that can't be faked. It's like a DNA. It's like the DNA. It's like a fingerprint. It can't be faked. And if somebody's not being authentic, you can feel it because the signature print is off, right? That's like somebody telling you, I'm gold, I'm gold, I'm gold, but then all you see is blue. The signature color is always there, just like aura colors, right? We always change our aura colors. It's never, and this is how you can catch people that are not being authentic to you. You could catch people in your life who are not being authentic and true. Like, let's say you're looking for a dog sitter, right? And the person that you're talking to, they say, I love dogs. I'm the best dog sitter in the world. But then you meet them and their energy is off and it doesn't reflect what they were saying they were. So it's a reminder to read the vibration, read the frequency, not what they're telling you. Same with politics and all this stuff. Read the frequency, not what they're saying, because the truth is in the frequency. Your desire will fully look at that. I wasn't even I was reading the wrong page. It says your desire will fully manifest. So here we go. It says, make sure your career matches your true interest. Take a class or start a hobby that really excites you. change your job. That was at the very beginning, right? A job offer. Is this something that you really are passionate about and that you really want to do? Or do you want to do something else? Maybe keep your job if it's something you enjoy, but it's not what you're truly, truly passionate about. You find something else and do that on the side until you can fully transition. All right. Not everybody has the ability to be able to just quit a job, right? We have bills to pay and stuff. So take baby steps towards your dreams and goals if you can. So go on a wonderful trip. Hawaii. I kept seeing somebody going on a trip, manifesting a trip in my stories. Invest time and money in manifesting your dreams. Give yourself permission to go for it. Now, this could be anything. This could be a relationship, a job, a trip. Go for it. Start a new business. Make an honest assessment of how you spend your time. List your priorities. So Pele, the Hawaiian goddess of volcanoes, Pele's dynamic strength is sometimes misunderstood. She shows us that fire can purify, release us from the old to make way for the new, and ignite our passions. Without fire, nothing would change. Call upon Pele to help you get in touch with your true passion and to charge up your motivation and excitement. Pele will help you feel everything on a deeper level. So be unafraid of taking action to manifest your heart's desires. Wow. Very powerful message. Okay, let's get another one of these. You know it's not the same as it was. Whoa, this card flew out. The Holy Spirit, expect miracles. Flew right out of the deck. Yeah, okay, remember that only love is real. I literally just said this to my friend Donna when she messaged me earlier. I have to find the text message because I literally just said that. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, this is what I wrote. You know, because she was talking about somebody that passed away and them seeking truth and justice. But in reality, when people pass away, unless they're stuck earthbound, they're not seeking truth or justice. They transcend to the other side, which all they take with them is love. And I said, his energy is not seeking truth; it's seeking love. A lot of what he is showing me is love-based. His parents, his son, his friends, his passions. And she said, love always wins. And I said, it does, because once we cross over, all we take with us is love. And he crossed the day of his funeral. So, yeah, and this is a very powerful message. Blue, there's the blue spirit. Remember that only love is real. Infinite love is the only truth. Everything else is an illusion. It's an illusion. A lot of people are still stuck in illusions. That means their third eye is closed or overactive, which would be illusions. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. I love that. Look at that. Both of them look very similar. You know it's not the same as it was. That's the worst singing ever. Okay, so according to the spiritual text, A Course in Miracles, the Holy Spirit mediates between illusion and truth. It's the essence that allows us to move beyond the illusion of fear or the illusions that our fear has created. It's the holiest light of truth and love that we can ever experience, an aspect of our truest self, the self that's never separate from God. When it appears in a reading, prepare for the miraculous. Expect the unexpected, like Big Brother. Expect miracles. A real turnaround is possible now. Angels are dancing around you. Leave behind thoughts, memories, and feelings that are no longer serving you, and remember the love that you are. Oh my God. The love that you are. I am love. Move into your heart and allow the love to shine out into the world. Then miracles can happen. Wow, that's really powerful, because I literally don't notice my tattoo anymore. But today, I was looking in the mirror, and it was like one of those mirrors that has like a true mirror where you see your real reflection of you, not the mirrored aspect. And so I could actually see my tattoo in the mirror. I could actually read it as I am love. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. So I noticed it today. And here it is, reminding me. Very powerful message. Okay, let's get to, I'm just going to do a couple more, and then I'm going to close this out. We'll do some numerology cards, and then we'll do this one. You know it's not the same as it was. I put the screen too close, and now I can't show correctly. Oh, goodness. Here, let me just pull one out here. Number 8, manifestation of money. Okay, guys, this is official. Every card has been, you are manifesting something. 8 is finances. 8 is abundance. It is money. Look at that. Miracle. You've been waiting for a miracle. There's the gold, which is also the manifestation card. The Fool, all the pentacles. Like, this is like one big manifestation card. One big manifestation reading. The entrepreneur starting a business. That's what that card. Oh my God, guys. 888. Oh my God. What is going on? Oh my Lord. This is crazy. Hey, I just met you and this is crazy. So here's my number. Just call me, baby. Oh my God. So I'm seeing the number 8 or 1988. Well, a spiritual partnership. Really cool. Manifestation, maybe you're manifesting a spiritual partnership, whether this is romantic, this is business, this is creative, you're manifesting that. And you're manifesting money and abundance. Manifestation of abundance. I'm blown away right now. This is absolutely crazy. This is probably one of the craziest, most synchronistic readings I've ever done. Every card was the meaning of the other card, even down to this one. We had so many 444s, and we know 4 and 4 is 8. And now we have 888, like building a solid foundation for the future. They're manifesting money that's going to help you build a solid foundation that you don't have to work so hard anymore. You can rest without feeling guilty, without feeling lazy. You can just be, you can just exist and create and be happy. Somebody's going to help you with that. So allow it. The hand is going to be extended. You take that hand. Don't care. Just allow it. Oh, so beautiful. All right. Now we're getting to our final cards here. The Oracle of E. My favorite cards here. I'm going to do some other cards, but I'm trying to see. I don't know what time we are at. Oh, we're at 1:30 already. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so scared. Right side up, a new beginning. A new beginning, guys. A new beginning. There's a portal. That looks like the UFO thing. Somebody, I think China did it. China did a laser and drone light show, and it looked like that. But that looks like a portal opening up, and it's all blue. There's the blue again. Number 1, new beginnings, new original ideas, originality. I'm so blown away right now. It is now safe to unbuckle your seatbelt. Doesn't matter how it looks, you're on the right path. Unseen forces are working behind the scenes, smoothing out the bumps, righting all injustices. Any apparent blip is nothing but a reminder to pay attention, to say thank you. The scales are tipping in your favor. Everything is coming back into balance. Everything is coming back into balance. Where's the balance card? Everything is coming back into balance. Everything is coming back into balance. It's time to trust that what goes down must come up. It's time to trust that what goes down must come up. Balance. Wow. Okay, one more. So excited. Time to fly. There's 44 again. Guys, what is going on? Every other card has been 4-4, except for this one and the 27 over there. But 4-4-4. And then when 9 was completion of a cycle, wisdom, new beginnings, building a solid foundation for the future. It's time to fly. I'm seeing somebody flying. I'm seeing somebody going on a trip, going either on a vacation or coming home from a vacation. But I'm seeing somebody flying. Time to fly, 44. Soaring. You're ascending. It may seem like a gamble, but here's a little intel from the universe. Leap into the unknown you've been waffling over. Not only is the safety net already in place, but there's a posse of angels waiting with champagne and chocolate and Egyptian cotton sheets. Are you ready? Yeah! So excited. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'll close it out with one more. We'll do a magic of 3. There's another deck I want to use, and I can't find it. God. Free fallen. Oh, I was seeing 50-50 a lot. So like half and half. And I'm free falling. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. I took a license plate of something that said something 50. I kept seeing 50-50. So 50 is halfway there. 50 is the half of a whole, right? Half of 100. So I'm seeing something, or maybe somebody's 50th birthday, but I'm seeing 50 as being important. The last part that I saw my sister at before she passed, a couple days before she passed, was at my sister's 50th birthday. It doesn't get much better than this. Deep radical trust that appearances mean nothing and that you and only you are the captain of your ship. What you say goes. You are in unrestrained motion and unseen forces are awaiting your command. Just say go. Oh, I'm so excited. This is such a phenomenal reading. I can't even... Wow. Wow. This is a beautiful reading. I might break it down to 2 different readings. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching 12/12, and I hope to see you guys for New Year's Eve. Depending where I'm at, I will do a New Year's special reading. So thank you guys all so much for watching. I'm so very grateful.